can finally say that Donkey Kong Country definitely lives up to its reputation. After playing it for the first time, I did not expect to be so immersed within the atmosphere of such a classic platformer. It does such a great job reeling you into each level, and once you're bought in, new platforming challenges are constantly being thrown at you, or as I prefer to call them, gimmicks. But the consistency keeps the experience fresh. This ranking will be primarily based off the atmosphere and gameplay of each level. I'm relating this off my first playthrough, so hidden bonus rooms will be very lightly weighted in this video. So let's jump into my top 5 Donkey Kong Country levels. When I first entered Chimp Cavern, I was a little disappointed with the setting, as there are already plenty of cave levels. But Tank Dump Trouble showed me that it doesn't take a unique setting to make a great time. The gimmick in this level is to ride on one of these little rolly thingies and to fuel it up as it moves forward. It starts off fairly easy as you must dodge enemies or jump off the platform to grab a fuel tank. But as all levels do in this game, it takes the fuel concept at the beginning of the level and makes it much more challenging after the checkpoint. You have to hop on the tires and avoid the zingers while managing to still land on the platform. The challenge and unique gimmick is definitely what made it into my top 5 list, but the music of course does not disappoint either. Let's just take a moment and listen to some aquatic ambience. That alone is one reason I enjoyed Poison Pond, but let's separate the music for a second. Even without it, Donkey Kong Country produces some of the most enjoyable water levels I've ever played in a platformer. And to top it off, the water here is greenish to match the pollution in the overworld of Krumkruk Industries. It may not be anything significant, but it's the little things that matter. The gameplay mechanics flow, and each level introduces a new gimmick. In Poison Pond, you spend your time dodging piranhas, avoiding the squishes, and swimming over these roly-poly machines. But of course, you can find our friend here, who makes the level significantly easier by offering faster swimming and the ability to defeat enemies. And if you're really lucky like myself, who was originally struggling with the level, you may stumble upon this hidden shortcut to fast-track your way to the exit. The only setting Donkey Kong Country seemed to miss out on was a desert. Somehow Kong Island manages to leave a snowy landscape on top of a jungle. Regardless, Snow Barrel Blast produces some of the most difficult platforming in the game, and I'm all for it. Although I did struggle in previous levels, this is where the game really takes off the training wheels. Barrels are now doing full 360s, so timing becomes imperative. During my first playthrough, I accidentally mistimed a barrel and fell into this quick route to the exit. I was definitely happy to have found this, but I also felt like it was a bit of a cheat, even though it is intended to be found. Besides the challenging platforming, I think what really stands out about Snow Barrel Blast is the slow build up throughout the level. The music begins very subtly, and as you progress, the tune begins to pick up. And to complement this, once you reach the checkpoint, the soft snowflakes turn into an all-out blizzard. These little details are what put it at number 3 on my list. A new setting, a new song, and a build on the Barrel Blast platforming. I was fascinated by the setting of Treetop Town. It felt different, it had a seamless transition from the overworld, and the music couldn't have matched it better. I also like that enemies seemed to appear after every break from barrel blasting, so there was never a true pause of action. This level really tests your timing, such as shooting from a manual barrel to an automatic one. I didn't realize how much you could do with the barrel platforming until this level, and they only expanded on this more in Snow Barrel Blast. But because of my like for the setting and music of Treetop Town, I had to place it at number 2 on my list. The nostalgia of Orang-utan Gang definitely hit me. As much as I didn't want to weigh that in this ranking, I'd be lying to myself if I didn't place it at number 1. The beautiful sunset backdrop and iconic music complement each other perfectly within the canopy landscape. And to make it even more immersive, they introduced the barrel throwing orangutans. Although the platforming here wasn't overly challenging, it introduced a new gimmick in barrel dodging and a new enemy at the same time. I'm definitely a sucker for enemies matching their environment, and placing the orangutans in the treetops to introduce them was a wonderful way to do it. I didn't play Donkey Kong Country in my childhood, so the nostalgia actually comes from Smash 64's Congo Jungle. But despite the nostalgia, I think this level can be viewed as a reason this game remains so relevant today, and that's because of the beautiful atmosphere, intriguing platforming, and amazing music. hope you all enjoyed my top 5 Donkey Kong Country levels. I'm actually in the middle of playing the second one now, and so far I'm enjoying it just as much, so I'll probably be dropping another top 5 here soon. Let me know some of your favorite levels in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, as I plan to keep posting content like this weekly. So until next time, peace out.